Micro, Mickey, 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 Mickey. Mickey, 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 Mickey. Microsoft. Why? Why did Microsoft introduce a new Xbox One without Kinect? Why? The story over on Forbes.com talks about it. Microsoft frees Xbox One from Kinect with $399 standalone system. This puts the Xbox One on par with the PS4 pricing finally. And a lot of people, including Microsoft's head honcho, went on record to say, well, we're doing this particular action with our Kinect to give our gamers a choice. We want them to be able to enjoy the Xbox experience the way they want. And if that doesn't include the Kinect, probably didn't sound like that. But when he came out with that announcement and they addressed the press, a lot of us were skeptical. We were like, doesn't this have to do with possibly sales? I mean, Microsoft is running a business, so one has to think that sales does come up in conversations every now and then in the boardroom. So when I read this article today about how only 115,000 Xbox One sold in the US in April, and I liked the word he used, disconnect, it got me thinking a little bit. Maybe it was driven by price. Maybe this was a price-inspired decision. So why, Microsoft? Why? What is the motivation behind this Kinect-less Xbox One? I gotta tell you what I think. I think it's both. I think that the sales of the Xbox One versus what the PS4 is doing is a motivator. And with the Wii U coming out with some titles that are enticing the gamers, they're going to be coming out very, very shortly. They're going to have even more competition coming from that front. So when you think about what was the number one, complaint that gamers had at launch about the Xbox One, why do I have to pay $100 extra for a Kinect if I'm not going to use it? So here's why I think it's a little bit of both. Because Microsoft initially stated that Microsoft Xbox One and Kinect are one and the same. You can't separate them. That was their messaging initially. You guys remember that, right? But now they're kind of backpedaling, going, well, we want to listen to the gamers. We want to give them choice, blah, 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 blah. And that's all well and good. But, realistically, this is a business, and I really think they need to sell more. One of the things I really, really liked about the Xbox 360, you can go back and watch my old videos on that. I'll probably put a link somewhere, I don't know, on the screen, is that it offered a lot of choice. When it came out, you got the Xbox Arcade all the way up to the Xbox Elite or whatever. And the prices ranged from soup to nuts. It was everywhere. And that was one of the strengths of the system. You provided a lower barrier to entry with a lot of optional accessories. Now, these accessories, in my opinion, were very, very overpriced, but you still gave the gamers a choice. This generation, it seemed to be the exact opposite. It was like, you got to get everything. Here's the Kinect. Here's the Xbox One. Here's everything. $500 freaking dollars. Go, go, go. So, yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, and I'm curious to what you guys think. And I don't want to call Microsoft a villain. It's very easy to do, but it is a business. I mean, it's okay to admit to gamers that you want to sell more. What's wrong with telling gamers that? I mean, you can look at it from a certain perspective and say, hey, I'm admitting defeat, and going, oh, well, I guess the PS4 really is kicking our butts. Yeah, we're gonna have to introduce a new SKU here without the Kinect, come in with a lower price point, get more people in. I mean, that's probably what's been said in the boardroom. But when you do messaging in the press and stuff like that, you gotta dance around. You gotta sound confident. You gotta sound like we're still in this. We're the best solution out there. Blah 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 blah. So I don't know, man. Why? That's the question I have. Why? Why would you introduce this new SKU? Could be a lot of factors, but we can speculate. That's what we do here. We're gamers. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what I'm doing, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Why did Microsoft remove the Kinect and introduce it at a new price point? The world may never know. Bye.